Welcome everyone to biology concept classes. Today our topic of discussion will be human heart. As we know, it's a very important visceral organ in humans, so we need to know about it elaborately. Today in this session I will discuss basically about the anatomy of human heart. So these will be our learning objectives. After completion of this topic, we will be able to describe the structure of heart. You can define the heart easily. You can identify the location of heart, and you can also name the blood vessels and the heart valves. You can describe the pericardium, and you also can explain how blood circulates through heart, and you can explain, you can able to tell some interesting facts about human heart. Okay, so proceed to the next one. What is heart? First of all, heart, we have to know it is a muscular organ, muscular hollow organ that pumps and holds blood, okay, which holds blood and pumps blood by the rhythmic contraction and relaxation. This contraction is called systole, okay, and the relaxation is called diastole, okay, systole and diastole. Okay, so basically it is made up of cardiac muscle. Heart is made up of cardiac muscle. It is a special type of muscle. If we remove our heart from our body also, but our heart can remain in the constant beating stage. Okay, so in the last one I have discussed about this. You should be you should know about this. Okay, so proceed to the next. Location of heart. Where the heart is located? It is located basically, first we have two cavities in our body. Okay, so the cavities are, one is thoracic cavity and one is abdominal cavity. In the thoracic cavity there is a bone inside the rib cage. See here, there is a bone which is joining the rib cages. Okay, this bone is called breastbone or sternum. The heart is located behind, just behind the sternum, and it is the little bit left. Okay, it is placed little bit left, you can see here, from the midline of the body. Okay, so location of the body is clear. Now the pericardial portion, pericardium, it's a membranous outer covering which contains two layers. The inner layer is called visceral pericardium and the outer layer is called parietal pericardium. Okay, so in between this visceral and parietal pericardium there is a cavity called pericardial cavity, which contains a fluid known as pericardial fluid, which allows allows the heart to contract and relax very smoothly, and it acts as an lubricate. Okay, lubricate, and reduces the friction between the chest, okay, thoracic cage or thoracic cavity, and the heart muscle. Next, heart chamber. So here you can see we have 4 heart chambers. Okay, 4 heart chambers we have, and these are separated by, this one is very important, try to be point on this. These are separated by these arrows. These arrows you can see here, arrows. These arrows are called, okay, atrioventricular septum, atrioventricular septums. Okay, we have 2 upper heart chambers, that is right atrium and left atrium, and 2 lower, that is right ventricle and left ventricle. Okay, 2 lower chambers in our heart, which is separated by atrioventricular septum, right? So these are the heart chambers, okay, so we will proceed to the next, that is blood vessels found in heart. What are the blood vessels? So you have to be clear about this, otherwise it will confuse us. We have, say for example, you can see here we have 4 heart chambers. Okay, 1 2 3 4. So we have 4 heart chambers, that is right atrium, left atrium, right ventricle and left ventricle. So in the right atrium you can see here, in the right atrium you can see the superior vena cava and inferior vena cava are connected. Okay, here this is the right atrium. Okay, next to the right ventricle, this portion to the right ventricle, this one is connected, this one is pulmonary artery. Okay, as we know, artery is, definition of artery and vein we know, artery those who will carry the blood away from the heart, and those blood vessels which carry blood towards the heart, they will be known as vein. We know this one. Okay, so but here I want to tell you that there is a exception. This pulmonary artery, no, this pulmonary artery doesn't allows or contains this oxygenated blood. It contains deoxygenated blood, though it is an artery. Okay, this is one is exception, and another exception we will see here only. So this is pulmonary artery. Then you can see here two pulmonary veins from the right lung and two pulmonary veins from the left lung. So they are connected with this chamber. Okay, this is our left atrium. Okay, someone wants to tell like this also, that auricle. Okay, atrium or auricle are same. So next last blood vessel, that is aorta, which is connected to the left ventricle. Okay, which is connected to the left ventricle. Now here you can see another exception. The veins, pulmonary veins, they are known as veins, but they carry oxygenated blood, oxygen or oxygenated blood from the lungs. Okay, this is an important information. These are the two exceptions that we need to know about this. Okay, so next, heart valves. Okay, so first of all we will see that in between this one, this right atrium and right ventricle, between these two, tricuspid valve. Okay, tricuspid valve is there. We have to very careful about this, otherwise we will confuse. Okay, then left atrium and left ventricle, in between these two chambers there is a mitral valve or bicuspid. It is also known as bicuspid. Here mitral have written. Okay, mitral valves. Now in the aorta, this one is aorta. Okay, this one is our aorta. Okay, in aorta you can see here. Okay, aortic valve is there. Aortic valve is there. This is the connection for the aorta. Okay, this is the connection for aorta. Okay, then pulmonary valve is placed in the pulmonary pulmonary artery. Though it is artery, try to remember it carries only deoxygenated blood. Okay, so the function of these heart valves is to allow the blood to flow in only one direction. Okay, and they prevents the backflow of heart. Okay, backflow of heart we will see afterwards. Okay, so this much. And next one is heart circulation. You can see blue color for deoxygenated blood and red color for oxygenated blood. Okay, everywhere it will be same. Blue color for deoxygenated blood, red color for oxygenated blood. Here a diagram is given. Okay, from our body, see, we are producing carbon dioxide. This carbon dioxide, blue color is carbon dioxide. Okay, comes to right atrium. Right atrium will contract. Okay, see here, you can see here you look in the next diagram. Okay, that is moving atrium. From right atrium it will contract and the blood will descend to the right ventricle. From the right ventricle it will go to the pulmonary artery. Through pulmonary artery it will go to the lungs. Okay, to lungs, and from lungs we are taking oxygen from the atmosphere. We are taking oxygen. Okay, we are taking oxygen from the atmosphere, and this will come to by pulmonary veins. 4 pulmonary veins we have to the left atrium. Left atrium will contract and it will descend the blood to left ventricle. Left ventricle then again contract and the blood through dorsal aorta it will go to the every part of body, and the body will use this oxygen and again produce, and the cycle will going to repeat. This is the heart circulation. Okay, heart circulation. Okay, so in our cases, in case of mammals and birds, the heart in case of these two groups, birds and mammals, heart, this blood, okay, our blood, that is blood also known as the river of life. Okay, blood is known as river of life. This blood will flow twice. Okay, twice in a one cycle. This is called cardiac cycle. Okay, in one cardiac cycle twice the blood will flow. Okay, so this is called double circulation. Okay, double circulation. Next, some interesting facts about heart. our heart, that we have I have already told you that if it is disconnected from our body, it will beating. Okay, it will beat, the heart will beat. Woman's heart beats slightly faster than the man's heart. Okay, then heart sounds made by the heart bulbs, lub dub, these are the sounds. Okay, lub dub, heart bulbs. If there is any disorders or any malformity is there, the heart will not work, and the doctors can use stethoscope to hear these sounds, to this malfunctioning sounds or this one. Then the blood types also linked with some heart diseases. Those who are having AB blood group, they have a high risk to develop heart disease. Those who have blood group B, they are the next one, and followed by type A. Then those who are having type O, blood type O, they have a lower risk of having that means developing heart diseases. So which very important information. Okay, those who are having blood group O, they need not to be worried. Okay, those persons who are having blood group B like me, they are in worry. Okay, so we should be B positive. Okay, so next one, we will proceed to the next one. Heart cancer is very rare compared to the cancers because okay, other cancers, because the heart cells stop dividing in the early stages. We have to know that cancer cells should be always they are dividing. Okay, cancer will grow to the dividing cells, but heart cells do not. That means merely they will divide. So it is ultimately the heart cancer is not developed. This one we know, the largest mammal whale, and it is having the largest heart. Important one, the last and the last one. Dextrocardia is the condition in which the heart is pointed towards the right side. Okay, in the beginning I told you that the heart is pointed toward the left side of the body, but here it is a condition called dextrocardia. The heart will located at the right side. Okay, right side, little bit right side. Okay, so this much about the human human heart. Okay, or the anatomy of human heart. Okay, so thank you everyone for watching the video. If you have found this video is beneficial, please do like, share, comment and subscribe. Thank you.